Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to be talking about 7 things that Carnival has silently taken away. Now, even the largest cruise lines have limited space and budgets they must meet. That's why in many cruise lines, they must make changes, adding new features and amenities and doing away with the old ones. Let's take a look at what Carnival has silently taken away over the years. Number 1, a chapel on every ship. Now, Carnival used to have chapels on every one of their cruise ships that you could hold weddings in, do vow renewals or religious ceremonies, or just go in there for some peace and quiet, meditate, pray, whatever you needed. They have since done away with those chapels and replaced them with video arcades or other recreational amenities. Number 2, internet lounges and business centers. Nowadays, when you go on a cruise, you can purchase an internet package for your cell phones or your laptops or tablet, whatever you have. But in the olden days, they didn't have that amenity that you could purchase. So you had to go into an internet lounge or business center and you had to pay to use a computer, which was pretty spendy. You could also pay to use a printer. Now, back then, I remember it was pretty expensive to go in there, and there was never a lot of people in there. So I never used one of those. We just didn't have internet service when we were out to sea, and it didn't really bother us. I mean, we had it when we got to the ports, and we didn't care. Nowadays, it seems everybody wants to have the internet service, but that's up to you. If you want to pay for it, get it. I usually get it just in case something happens when I'm gone. Number 3. Casino program perks. Now, Carnival has people complaining that there's fewer and fewer perks they're getting now for playing in the casino. If you play in the casinos and you get to a certain level, you start receiving perks. Now, if you get way up there, it used to be you would get a free balcony room cabin for a certain amount of days cruise, depending on how much money you played. Now they've replaced that balcony cabin for an inside cabin. They also used to have a perk where you could win unlimited drinks anywhere on the cruise ship. Now people are saying that is now down to a few drinks free in the casino. So they're saying that the perks are getting less and less for their casino play. I don't know. I don't play enough to get those perks, so it doesn't affect me. Number 4 is the loyalty program privileges. The VIP Club, which Carnival has, which stands for Very Important Fun Person, is a program where you get 1 point for every day that you are on a cruise. So those points add up. The more points you get, the more perks you get. You get to different tier levels with those points for cruising. Passengers are saying their perks are getting less and less. One of them they took away was they used to receive $25 in free slot play, which is no longer, and they used to get a lot of other perks that have been taken away over the years, and people aren't happy with that. Number 5, they took away their late night pizza. So on Carnival ships, they have a pizza counter where they make fresh pizzas daily and nightly. And it used to be open till 4 a.m. They always had long lines at night, people wanting this pizza late into the night. Well, they have changed the hours to close at midnight now, and people are not happy with that. Now, Carnival says they are keeping their part of their buffet. There's a small section of food at night you can get on the buffet, like chicken nuggets, fries. They have pizza, but people are saying the pizza looks like it's frozen and flat and it's not the same pizza. So if you want the pizza, you have to get there by midnight. Number 6, paper menus and plastic straws. It used to be when you went into the dining room, the waiter would hand you a menu to look at. Well, no longer. You will now have a QB code on your table that you scan to your phone and it pulls up the menu. They also have this in your cabin. If you're wanting to look for the room service menu. You don't have the paper anymore. You scan it from the wall onto your phone. It pulls up the room service menu. A lot of people are not happy with this. They say they want to see the paper menu. Well, guess what? You just ask for it and they'll bring you one. They still have them there. They haven't taken them completely away. So just ask if you want a paper menu and they'll bring it to you. And then and also the plastic straws. They did away with their plastic straws, stating that the average passenger uses about 5 straws per day. And on all their ships, that would be about 420,000 straws. No, there's 420 people sailing on the ship. So that total would be about $2 million for straws every day. So they got rid of the plastic straws, went to paper straws. Also, plastic is not good for the environment. They went to paper straws, and actually some of the drinks have candy straws on them. So if you're not happy with those straws, you can bring your own reusable straws with you and you're happy to use those. And then number 7, cruises to nowhere. Did you know Carnival used to have cruises to nowhere? They sure did, and I remember those days. It was an inexpensive short cruise, like maybe a 2 or 3 day cruise, and you would just get on the ship at a port, and then you would cruise out to international waters and back. Say you left Los Angeles and you cruised down to Mexico, and you would cruise back, never getting off the ship at a port. Just enjoying the ship and enjoying the amenities. And a lot of people liked that. It was a quick getaway for the weekend or 3 day, weekend holiday. And it was really inexpensive. But now, because of different U.S. regulations and legal things, they can no longer do that. There's this new act called the Jones Act, which bans foreign flag ships from operating round-trip voyages from America points without stopping in at least one foreign country. So an example of that, if you take an Alaska cruise, say a 7-day cruise, you're going to go to like 3 ports in Alaska, and then you're going to stop at Victoria, Canada. That's your foreign port that the ships are required to sail into. Also, we did a 7-day California coastal cruise up and down the coast, Santa Barbara, San Diego, San Francisco, so on. We had to go into Ensenada, Mexico, because there's the foreign port. So that's why, if you're on these ships and not realize, you're wondering why are we going into this foreign port? I always wondered, why are we going to Ensenada? Because I'm not crazy about that. And now you know why. It's the Jones Act. It requires all ships in America, they must go to a foreign port. So there it is. There's the 7 things. Carnival has silently changed. I'm sure there'll be many more changes coming over the years. There's been a lot more changes than this since I've started cruising. There's been a lot, but these are the most recent. So just be happy you're on a cruise. Enjoy it. Try not to complain about it. It's not worth it. You're on a cruise. I'd love to be on a cruise. Don't complain, just be happy. So thanks for stopping by today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye for now.